yourself searching for a way to improve sales, modify your process strategies, and have an impact on profit growth? Are you feeling like you are working too many hours in your business without seeing the profits you anticipated? Do you need to sharpen your sales training skills so you can develop your team members? Could there be a hidden revenue stream within your business that you haven't thought about? Are you searching for a community where others have experienced sales challenges with strong profit growth desires? If this sounds like your situation, you're in the right place. Welcome to the Button Up Podcast Show, focused on sales to profit growth. I'm Polly Ingram. My dad taught hard work ethics and provided a strong Christian influence in my life. He was an extremely intelligent man, almost genius level. While he was blessed with many different trade skills, like many entrepreneurs, he never gained the opportunity to learn necessary business skills required to run a successful business. I dedicate this podcast in his memory. I've been privileged to learn many techniques, skills, and strategies required to run a successful business during my 35-plus year corporate career. I have a desire to help business owners determine their true costs, sell prices, and profit margins. Inside this podcast, you're going to learn how to improve process strategies, refine sales opportunities, impact profit growth, and enjoy your faith through gifting planning methods. Together, we'll develop training programs, evaluate and refine sales processes, monitor key performance indicators, create multi-goal plans for accountability and target achievement within your business. These are just a few structured items to help clients reach the goal of recognizing profit growth. Refill that glass of iced tea. Let's generate sales and get that profit growth arrow moving upward, friend. Get ready to have fun while we create some fabulous business strategies together in our Sales to Profit Growth program. Hey friends, today we're going to talk about something a little different based on a question I received from a listener. So this listener asked, how do I know if my pricing is set too low in my business? So how can you recognize when your pricing is set too low? Establishing pricing is one of the most challenging items in business. You wouldn't think that would be difficult, when in fact it's challenging for everyone to determine exactly where they need to be, and this is a subject you'll find covered often by entrepreneurial podcasters. If you set the pricing too low in your business, this can create unwanted negative consequences. Some of those impacts include challenges covering expenses to run your business, reduction in profitability, and even a low value perception to your clients. So what signs do you need to watch for indicating you may have your pricing too low? So let's examine this a little closer. If you're noticing you're either not recognizing profit within your business, or the profit margins are minimal, or even worse, you're losing profits, meaning it's costing you to perform the service or provide the product to your client, these are three very clear indicators that your pricing is too low. You should have your product or service priced in such a way that you can generate a reasonable profit margin after you have covered all your expense costs. Be sure to include all your expense costs when you are calculating your cost. Don't leave out your overhead or administration. I know many skilled labor businesses tend to forget they have expenses beyond their hourly labor rate. We'll have another podcast later covering costs. If you are managing your financials properly and still struggling to meet your financial responsibilities of the business each month, this is a strong indication your pricing is too low. You should be able to comfortably cover all your revenue targets. If your pricing strategy is not aligned with your business goals, you need to get this in alignment. You don't necessarily want to match your competitor's pricing structure, but a large pricing gap between you and your competitor could be an indication that there is growth opportunity in your pricing strategy. If you're charging significantly less than your competitors for similar services or products, you may need to increase your pricing. Sometimes clients will evaluate pricing and go with the middle ground or the more expensive option for fear the lower priced option has a lower value service or product. It's a mindset to be cognizant of when you're price setting. If customers are perceiving your product or service as a lower value due to price, it might be time to reevaluate your pricing. If you become in extremely high demand and are experiencing this high demand consistently for your product or service, this is an indication customers value the product or service you are providing, and you may not be capturing the full value available to you. If you're struggling to keep up with the service or product in demand, it's a good indication it's time to increase and capture a higher profit margin on this product or service. If customers are providing feedback that they're receiving an unbelievable value for this price, or if they are skeptical to do business with you based on the pricing, it might be time to increase your pricing. Now, there are times when setting a lower price is appropriate. Absolutely, especially when you are first getting started and you need to get a customer base started. Establishing that customer base is critical, so sometimes that's very important that you go ahead and go at a low rate just to get started. Interestingly enough, if you offer free service to clients, it frightens them and they will not accept a wonderful service for free. So you should always provide a value to the service you are offering, even if a small value at first to get your clientele built up. Don't offer it for free. You're going to scare the customers and they're not going to accept it. If promotions, discounts, or sales are common strategies you are having to implement to attract customers, this may be an indication you need to increase your prices. Excessive price reductions can create profit margin erosion. Take time to deliberately develop a price strategy appropriate for your business. Your pricing structure should be based on a solid cost analysis, competitive landscape, market research, and well thought out planning. This will help you determine the accurate pricing to charge for your services or products and create stronger, lasting relationships with your customers. Be sure you understand your value proposition and the market demand. Remember, the product or service you are offering is to serve your business. If you are not pricing it strong enough to have enough remaining margins to support growth in other areas of your business for reinvestment ideas, it's probably a sign that you're pricing it too low or insufficient to support your business. You developed your business to not only be a service for your clients, but to serve you in the financial growth needs you require. If you are not pricing your products and services appropriately, you will ultimately miss the targets you set out to achieve. Don't forget, the business was designed to serve you ultimately. You want to serve your customers. Reality is, you've got to receive a profit out of your business. If you're enjoying these podcasts, it helps me if you'll go on to Apple Podcasts and leave a review. And remember, the greatest compliment is to share with a friend. We will be accepting a limited number of seats for our upcoming group consultation program. This is a pilot. If you're interested in being one of the pilot participants for your business, send me an email to support@buttonuppodcast.com. And seats are limited, but I will reach out to those who respond and we will have a conversation and move from there. Thank you and have a great day.